just proving to the courts that there was no interference. And Mike Pence, the response. 26 senators from both sides, from Democrats and Republicans, have sent a letter to Joe Biden to tell him to not go through with this mini deal that he's making with Iran, which would basically unfreeze billions of dollars for the Iranians in exchange for them not enriching uranium more than 60%, which I think they've already done and probably will continue to do. Joe Biden has failed utterly, especially in foreign policy. There's talks of BRICS, which is Brazil, Russia, India, China, and I believe Saudi Arabia, which are trying to sever the dependence on the US dollar as being the de facto currency of the world. Saudi Arabia has cut production of oil they're exporting to America. Joe Biden has absolutely destroyed America in the geopolitical world, if not, and definitely domestically also. So I think he's really one of the worst presidents ever, if not the worst. Donald Trump was recently asked by a Fox News reporter that Donald Trump says he has so many people that love him, but the reporter said that, people that were under him while he was president, Nikki Haley, Mike Pence, they're running against him. Mike Pompeo, the Secretary of State, said he's not backing Donald Trump again. He listed numerous other people, William Barr. People are against. People have called him narcissistic. People have called him unworkable with. Donald Trump's response to that was 10 to 1. 10 people that work with me really love me and think I'm great. One, maybe not out of 11 people. I think Tucker Carlson really said this, is that Donald Trump, one of the biggest faults with Donald Trump is that he's a little narcissistic. He takes flattery to heart too much. The reason people want to team with him is for their own interests. That's why anyone wants to team with. No, everyone wants to be the best. No one wants to help other people out. You team up for your own interests, and Donald Trump has been flattered. In a pretty crazy deal that went on yesterday, Kristaps Porzingis was sent from the Wizards to the Celtics, which would cement them maybe as the Eastern Conference champion next year, maybe the champion. But they had to give up Marcus Smart. They gave up Marcus Smart to the Memphis Grizzlies. The Wizards got in return a bunch of bench players. The Wizards always lose. I don't know why they wanted bench players. I don't know how this helped them. Kristaps Porzingis is a really good player, maybe potential all-star. The Celtics think they did good with this deal. Obviously, the big winner over here is the Memphis Grizzlies. Marcus Smart was really instrumental in, if not the statistics, just the psychology of the Boston Celtics as winners. He was instrumental with defense, assists, scoring when was needed. Memphis Grizzlies got a great player, and Kristaps Porzingis is not going to help the Celtics, the psyche of the team. So I think the Celtics and the Wizards lost big. Mark Cuban has finally achieved success with Elon Musk after a couple of months of complaining that Elon Musk was deplatforming him. The reason Elon Musk wanted a strong presence on Twitter was to help the sale of his Cost Plus pharmaceutical company, which slashes the prices of a lot of pharmaceutical drugs. Elon Musk said that he would promote his business among Tesla and SpaceX employees. His sister, Elon Musk, also said that she would push his agenda on her employees. Mark Cuban's idea is a pretty good idea. Pharmaceuticals are very expensive, but it's going to be very difficult to deal with big pharma. The big pharmaceutical companies who obviously charge a lot more than what it cost them to get these drugs. It's actually a good move that he's doing it on Twitter because Elon Musk provides him with the most free speech leverage that he's going to find on the internet. Michael Jordan officially sold the Charlotte Hornets to two Jewish businessmen. I think each of them were minority owners. He sold the majority share that he had owned in the Hornets. He bought it for $275 million in 2010. He sold it for close to $3 billion, which is a pretty nice profit. But you have to be naive to think that Michael Jordan would just walk away from ownership of basketball. He loves the game of basketball. He can't play it. He'd love to own a team, even though the Hornets were a terrible team. I saw one conspiracy theory on TikTok, which said that Michael Jordan had bought in and put down $500 million on shorting GameStop. And it didn't work out. And he put his stake in the Hornets as collateral. And that's why he eventually had to sell the team to the owner of the investment capital firm where he placed his quote-unquote bet. I don't know if it's true or not, but it makes for an interesting story.